Guten Morgen. I don't know what I'm smiling for. It's pouring with rain and blowing a gale. But we're alive. Pretty Pat's siding up a bit here after breakfast. Yesterday I took the camper into Llanidloes. Do you like that?
You managed it. Thought you were going to say Lamlin.
No, I got it right.
You did? Have you been practising?
Yeah, I have, yeah. I
Oh,
practised. Yeah.
Wow.
Parked in my space in the car park. And Pat went and got some of that expensive coffee. Oof, £5.50 for a bag of small, usual coffee. Wow. And I uploaded the video, no probs, good signal there, and my dearest returned with some fish and chips. She said that the fish and chip restaurant does curries and all, homemade curries. Yeah. I were there an hour and it took an hour to upload and have us as fish and chips, so I didn't film. We came back, it was not very nice again yesterday, so we didn't do anything again. We've been here a week. Well, we've walked to the town twice in that week, but apart from that, we've been up to down on the park in the viewing area, and that's us lot since we've been here. It's just not been.
It's windy and cold.
Cold and windy
it's
and
raining. And
if it ain't raining, yeah. God, it looks as though it's setting for day today.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether I'm going to have to go into Llanidloes. Yeah, because it all depends on what happens when I try to upload the thing, because sometimes by some miracle it works, and I've got a signal. But if I don't get a signal, it's going to be a wet drive into Llanidloes.
Yeah.
But this time I'm going to try the Quop.
Yeah.
The Quop car park, and see how we get on there. In fact, we'll get a couple of things and yeah.
Well, when you go shopping, you always forget something, don't you? I forgot bran flakes.
Right.
For Trevor's breakfast. But he's had a cooked breakfast today, haven't you, sir?
I've had a cooked breakfast.
No fish and chips today.
Oh, fish and chips, yeah. Then we had another chat with Graham and Wendy in the afternoon. Here in the van. That was nice.
Kitkats and...
Coffee and Kitkat.
And penguin.
You eat penguins?
Yes.
Yeah, we eat penguins. In England, we eat penguins. Yeah, right. And my letter is to Mrs. B, Pat's mum. And yeah, as I said yesterday, I walked right into it with this letter. And this was on the 28th of November 66. So we're still in November. And this is letter 17. So when was the first one? When did I write the first letter? On the 14th. Eh?
And that's the 20th.
And it's the 28th. So between the 14th and the 28th, we wrote 17 letters.
Good grief. Really?
Yeah. Oh, yes. The good news is that the drawing arrived at Bonita's.
Yeah.
I was really worried. I thought it's gone, or it's going to arrive in a crumpled heap. But it seems as though it arrived intact.
Okay.
And Bonita's gone onto the Raffle site and clicked the accept note and button, whatever it is that you have to do. Thank you, Bonita. So I just have to wait now for the Raffle to email me.
It's all gone through okay.
Yeah. That's that, yeah. So, the letter to Mrs. B. I said, I'm glad I'm writing this letter to you, as I have some bad news and I'd rather you tell Pat than me. The thing is, I won't be coming home for Christmas. Because the Sergeant Major says I've already had a leave and I'm not entitled to another leave. So how much I'd paid on that flight, I don't know. So I just wasted some money there. Maybe I was impetuous to assume I'd get leave, to tell Pat I were coming home, you know. And then I go into a diatribe of all that I've done for Army. That I've run for them, played football for them, gymnastics and athletics, and all this. This is what I get. This is the thanks I get. I go into this
little
moan.
Man here
Yeah.
was so athletic.
Can't believe it now. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you know,
I was.
good runner.
Yeah, I was as fit as a lop.
You used to run home on Wednesdays on your
10 mile.
on your PE days.
Yeah, it was sports afternoon Wednesdays. I used to run home.
I didn't run back though.
No, no. Well, yeah, because I lived. Hermansburg was 10 miles out of the camp. And I went up on OCs this morning. They found me not guilty and dropped the charge against me. I don't know what that was for. But when I came out of the office, I got picked up for an haircut by RSM.
Oh.
And then I can't think of much else. I'm feeling fed up. It's a good job I haven't got any money, otherwise I'll go out and get drunk.
Oh, Trevor.
And that's what I told her, Mum.
Oh.
Yeah, fueling the flames.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So I just signed off, hope you keep well. In regards to Grandma and Molly, and give my love to Pat. And that was my letter back to Mrs. B.
Mm. No.
So
Not very encouraging, dear.
it wouldn't have helped, would it?
No.
Yeah. Knowing what your mother already thought of me. Yeah. Yeah, a subscriber asked me if I wrote every other day. I wrote more or less every day, but I don't know about when I were on scheme, when we went out on scheme, usually for 3 weeks at a time. Whether I managed to write every day on scheme, I doubt. But when we were back at camp, I definitely wrote every day. Yeah.
You once were out on scheme and came back and I didn't know you were coming back. And I'd been out with, I think they called her Margaret.
When Pat was living
in Germany.
In Germany with me in Hermansburg.
Yeah, and I was walking up the street and I saw this little man, this mucky little thing coming towards me. And it were him, he'd come home off scheme.
We got a 24-hour pass.
Yeah, he was filthy.
I was.
And because it was only a quick visit, you couldn't book the bath, could you? With Mrs.
Oh, right,
Thingy.
yeah.
So you just had to get a strip washing. We had a sink in with toilet next to kitchen, didn't we?
Yeah, in that drawer that you pulled out.
No,
right.
no, it were a proper sink in toilet.
All right.
And we had to boil kettles up so you could get a wash, didn't we? And
yeah, right.
Drip down.
You remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
Was that before or after?
Before. Dirty little thing.
Oh.
He's a naughty little creature.
I love teasing you.
I know you do. Oh dear. Oh, yeah, in kitchen we had the sink and the toilet in the bathroom, in the little room where that was. But the kitchen was quite a big room, and it had this big table in it, wooden table. And if you pulled the front out, it had 2 washing up bowls in it. So you could wash up, and when you'd washed them, you put them in the other bowl to either rinse or drain.
Right.
You remember?
Right. No, I didn't remember it having 2.
Yeah, it had 2 bowls in it.
Right. Quite primitive, and when you consider that
we had to boil kettle.
These houses, in them at that time in Germany, a lot of people built their own houses, didn't they? And it wasn't an old house; it was a fairly modernish house. And yet didn't no hot running water upstairs.
No.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It did seem very primitive.
Yeah.
Consider it. I mean, back in England, we'd had, we had bathrooms upstairs and all that for years by that time.
I mean, it did have a bathroom downstairs, and opposite the bathroom was the little area where the washer and that was, where you could wash things.
I can't remember any of that.
You can't remember that, right?
No.
And then there were the stairs, and then back at stairs was this little door where you went through into their living accommodation.
Yeah.
I don't know what was through there.
I went on Google Maps, and I actually found the house on Google Maps. And when I zoomed in on the house, her name came up. The lady who owned the house.
Yeah, but it was strange how it were built upstairs, because there were a room at the top of the steps which belonged to her son, and then there were our door into what we called our room and bed sitting room, wasn't it?
Bed sitting room.
And then there were the kitchen, which was through. You couldn't get to it any other way but through our room. And then off of that were the toilet and sink.
Yeah.
So it was just the 3.
And it just had a cold water tap.
Yeah, cold water tapping bathroom.
Yeah.
You had to
boil
water to get a wash and wash up. Yeah. So but we're laid out quite strange. But the other thing was, the heating was like blown air heating that came up from downstairs. And it was like a little box in the corner, and it had grills on, little doors on it, didn't you? And if you opened them, you got the hot air coming through. But what we didn't realise was you could hear as well.
We could hear
them in their room, and they could hear us.
Yeah. which would have been quite embarrassing for Frau Schall.
Newlyweds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shut the doors. I think it took us a while, didn't it, to find that.
I don't know.
That happened.
And that was the only source of eating?
That was the only source of eating, yeah. That blown up. And it was just in that one room.
That one room.
Yeah.
So there was no eating in the kitchen and bathroom?
No.
Mm.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know whether we had a little electric heater for the kitchen.
Must have had.
Must have had something,
Yeah.
Because it got pretty cold there, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, in the winters.
Winter.
Yeah, it did.
Oh. If you weren't careful, your feet used to stick to the floor in snow.
Yeah, it was much colder than in England.
Mm.
It was a different kind of, I think the big campers going.
Different kind of cold, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But the summers were really hot and you could feel heat coming through your shoes, couldn't you?
Mm.
Off that floor.
Yeah.
You know.
There they go. Yeah.
Mm.
You used to go to the swimming pool, didn't you? Open air pool.
I only ever went with you, darling.
No,
I
did
never
you?
went
You
on
never
my
went
own.
on your own?
No. Definitely not.
There used to be a bus that for the wives to go into the roundhouse in the camp shopping.
Mm.
You used to do that, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, there were walks round there. I got a friendly one at girls and she had a little boy who'd be about 18 months, I think. And I used to go around and say, did she want me to take him for a walk? And I'd take him out and take him back to my house. Yeah, don't you remember? Because I used to say, she gives that little boy his water in.
Sugar water?
Sugar water in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what did you feed it up?
I can't remember. Probably give him some milk or something. I don't know. I mean, I were only 16.
Yeah.
What did I know? I was just looking after him for a bit, so she got some peace. Because I don't know whether she were expecting another baby.
Oh.
I think she was. He were a lovely little lad.
All right.
Yeah, he had bright blonde hair.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't remember him. I used to bring him round to our house.
Right.
So, that was that. Oh, and the pastries. German pastries.
You liked them?
They are definitely like the pastries. There were a little pastry shop on corner opposite Endit Street, wasn't there? Do you remember?
No. No.
And that was, what do they call it? Cream?
Zahn cream.
Zahn cream.
Zahn cream, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And broaching.
Broaching.
Bread.
Bread, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think they're only 2 words I remember. Because we used to get most of his food from Raffy, didn't we? From Roundhouse.
Yeah, yeah. I think we did do a bit of shopping in the village, but not a lot.
Yeah, I think they were a butcher maybe.
I think it was quite more expensive, wasn't it?
German food at shops.
In the towns, yeah.
We used to like to go to this cafe that were opposite the cinema, because we occasionally went to their cinema, didn't we?
Did we?
And the cafe opposite did pomfrets.
Pomfrets, right?
Yeah,
chips. We loved them.
And
German pomfrets and German mayonnaise.
Yeah, you could buy a portion of German pomfrets and mayonnaise.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Well, really nice.
We used to go in there quite a lot.
Oh, right. I don't remember that.
Don't you
I remember
that?
having pomfrets, but I don't know where.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and bratwurst and currywurst.
Yeah. Spiegelei spread.
Spiegelei and Bratkartoffeln.
Bratkartoffeln, yeah.
Spiegelei and Bratkartoffeln. Yeah.
Egg and
sausage. Yeah.
Sausage.
Yeah. It was wurst and currywurst and sausage. Not currywurst and sausage. Bratwurst and sausage.
Yeah. breakfast. It was.
Spiegelite is fried egg,
Fried
isn't it?
egg.
And brat kartoffel. No,
It's
potato
potatoes.
salad.
It
Brat
was
kartoffel with potato salad. Yeah, German. I don't think we'd had potato salad until we went to Germany.
No.
Yeah. Their German potato salad were lovely. I remember that. Yeah, because it always had gherkin in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I
Chopped
like to
up.
put in, but our Tracy picks them out. She's not keen on them. On gherkin bit.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did like German food, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Because she got Wiener Schnitzel as well, which were thin
What it
pork, young
like
young
veal.
veal. Yeah.
Veal, but it had like a breadcrumb sort of coating on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, 20 minutes.
Oh, there you are, you see.
There's
Waffle away.
yeah.
There we go.
Another video. Okay. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.